Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of Be Encouraged Moments. As always, we just want to let you guys know that we are so excited that you're here and that you're tuning into our videos. At the beginning of this video and at the end of this video, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping. I want to let you guys know that next week we won't have a video on our channel because we're going to be at MomCon. Yay! For any of you who know what that is or who intend on being there, we can't wait to be there, and we can't wait to see those of you who are going to be there and to talk with you and share stories and just be present. It was a hard decision for us to decide not to do a video, but we decided that it was important for us to be fully present to you who were there at MomCon. Yeah. For any of you who are not going to be at MomCon, I want to encourage you to take next week to go back and look at some of our older videos and find some of our old content that maybe you didn't get to see because you didn't know we were doing these videos. So we can't wait to see you at MomCon. We hope that those of you who aren't there are going to look back. But today, we are going to talk about what inspires us. I thought Jan was going to throw something in at the end of that. Nope. So this is a really interesting topic that we talked about years ago on our podcast, and it was actually brought to my attention by a devotion that one of the other women here at the ministry did. And she was talking about the source of inspiration and what is the source of all of our individual inspiration. And so I was like, oh, I got this, because I think she even had us like taking notes. And so immediately as she was speaking, I went to Marley. Mm-hmm. Everything in my life is inspired by Marley. She is my inspiration for everything that I do. But as her devotional went on and as she continued to speak, she actually commented about being a mother and how outside of her kids, she didn't know what her inspiration was, which then got me to thinking and challenged me. And even all these years later, I still look at this and I'm like, this is a really, really challenging topic for me. I am challenged daily as a woman to be the woman that I want to be for my daughter. She inspires me to be wonderfully perfect and to be the person I'm meant to be because I want to be all of that for her. So if I find my inspiration outside of my daughter, what is it? What inspires us to change as we grow and we move through our lives? At any given moment, we can be inspired by many things. Mm-hmm. So here's some challenging questions for you, because I know several of you out there are mamas, were mamas, or maybe you're thinking about being mamas. That's the reason why we have this whole channel. So do we lose our identity in our children? Is that okay? How do we be the women we want to be and the mothers we want to be? Can they be one and the same? Mm-hmm. So I think all of these are really challenging questions, and this is going to get a little weird here, but just follow me on this train. I know that sometimes in society, we consider things that are right and things that are wrong. And I know one of the big ones is parenting. There's a right way to parent and there's a wrong way to parent. I don't believe that. I don't believe that there are wrong ways and right ways. Obviously, there are some very obvious ones that are wrong, but we don't need to go there. But we all make different choices for what's right for our family. Right. We all make different choices for what's right for our kids. I have friends who parent one child from the other child differently because of their unique needs. Not obvious things, but things that we as parents would pick up on, not that the kids would pick up on. So why I'm bringing all of this up is because I think this also plays into our inspiration. Is it wrong for you to completely become identified by being a mother and being inspired by being a mother? I don't think it is. I think it doesn't work for everyone. I think there are women out there who keep their identities separate, and I think that's totally okay as well. What I want this YouTube video to do for you is I want it to challenge you to think about inspiration and why it's your inspiration and why it motivates you to do the things that you do. If it is being a mother, that's okay. If it's not, that's okay too. But I think it's important for us as individuals to not lose our identity, is to know what those things are that make us tick and to continue to, like I said, own our identity. Like we can be inspired by our kids, but still be our own individual person. So most of this was a challenge, just not only for myself, but for you as well. There are no right or wrong answers at the end of this. There is no perfect solution as to what to do. I just want you guys to constantly be looking at your lives and questioning how you can make it great for you. That's all I want to do. So I want to thank you for being here on our Be Encouraged Moments with us. And I want to encourage you. I want to challenge you to find what inspires you every day, day in and day out, and constantly be looking at that, because it will change as you get older. Once again, I want to remind you that we won't have a video next week. We love you. We miss the fact that we're not going to be doing it. So go check out our old videos, and if you're at MomCon, come see us.
Yes.
Thank you as always for joining us for our Be Encouraged moment.